The views of the guest are that of the guests and do not represent nor reflect the views and opinions of the Lockoutmen channel, the Recruiter Call channel, nor its host. This site content is for entertainment, educational, and informational purposes only.
This is a friendly reminder to all of my North Carolina drivers that have a violation in the FMCSA Clearinghouse. You can't drive a car.
Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
Drivers, what's going on? Lockoutmen back with another reaction. And this one right here is kind of an eye-opener. I looked everywhere to see if this was true. And I came across a couple of articles that says that it's debunked. So shout out to Jerry from Life on the Road Recruiting. She is heavy in the SAP information. I reached out to her a few times and had some good conversations with her regarding SAP. She's the one to go to if you are in the return to duty status. She's the one that can help you get out of it and return to duty. But in this one TikTok that she just put out just recently, had me scratching my head hard. Drivers, if you're in, listen up, because I'm not sure if this is true or not, but I need you. I need all drivers that's in, come in the comment section and to let me know if this is true or not.
Hold on.
This is a friendly reminder to all of my North Carolina drivers that have a violation in the FMCSA Clearinghouse. You can't drive a car. You know you can't drive a Class A CDL right now, but you also can't drive a personal car, a personal truck, until you get out of prohibited status. Because see, North Carolina got this special rule that if you've got a violation in the clearinghouse, you can't drive a car. You can't do this until you've gone through the SAP, until you've gotten a consortium third-party administrator, a CTPA, to send you to take the return to duty drug test to clear your clearinghouse and get you out of prohibited status.
So let me stop right there. I need to know, drivers.
Take your shirt off, twist it around your hand, spin it like a helicopter.
Let me know what she's saying is true, because I don't know. I did a lot of research. I asked Google. I went to the North Carolina DMV website. I went to the FMCSA's website. And what she's saying, I cannot find anywhere. I cannot find it. Of course, a violation recorded in the FMCSA's Motor Safety Administration Drug and Alcohol Clearinghouse. It do affect your commercial driving privileges, but it does not impact your ability to drive a personal vehicle in North Carolina or in other states. Let me say that again. It says that the FMCSA's clearinghouse affects your commercial driving privileges. That means your CDL, but it does not impact your ability to operate a personal vehicle in North Carolina or in any other state. The clearinghouse tracks drug and alcohol violations related to holders of commercial driver's license and commercial learner's permit, ensuing that that individual was such a violation are prohibited from operating a commercial vehicle until they complete the mandated return to duty process, i.e. the SAP program. Of course, as you drivers already know, and for those that don't, as of November 18th of 2024, drivers with a prohibited status in the FMCSA's clearinghouse will have their CDL and or CLPs downgraded by the state driver's licensing agencies, including North Carolina, effectively removing their commercial driving privileges. However, this downgrade pertains solely to the commercial driving privileges. Your standard non-commercial driving privileges remain unaffected, allowing you, driver, to continue to drive your personal vehicle. So you can do DoorDash. You can do Uber Eats. You can do Walmart Spark. You can do all of the gig work while you're trying to complete steps in the FMCSA's clearinghouse via the SAP program. It is also important to note that the drug and alcohol violations occurred while operating your personal vehicle are not reported to the FMCSA's clearinghouse. Such violations may impact your personal driving record and could lead to state-imposed penalties, but they do not influence your status within the clearinghouse or your commercial driving privileges directly. This information is from J.J. Keller Compliance Network. While the first information that I gave you about the downgrade process is from Alliances 2020 and the North Carolina DMV websites. While a clearinghouse violation will affect your ability to operate a commercial vehicle, it does not prevent you from driving your personal vehicle in North Carolina.
Once you get out of prohibited status, then you can drive a commercial motor vehicle, you can drive a car, you can DoorDash, you can Uber, you can do all of those things. But until then, you can't. So visit our website, getoutofprohibited.com, so we can get you up out of prohibited status.
Shout out to Jerry. If you guys are interested in getting out of prohibited status, she does have a website that you guys can go to and inquire about. But still, I need I need y'all to come in the comment section and let me know what she's saying is true or not, because the information that I'm giving y'all are direct information from sources pertaining to your CDL. Now, again, if you do have a prohibited status in the FMCSA's Drug and Alcohol Clearinghouse, you are restricted from operating a commercial vehicle. Your CDL and CLP both will be downgraded, and it will not affect your personal vehicle. Again, the official DMV states that drivers with a prohibitive status in the clearinghouse are unable to operate a commercial vehicle. The clearinghouse will electronically notify the North Carolina Division of Motor Vehicles of any clearinghouse status changes. The North Carolina Division of Motor Vehicles is required to disqualify drivers for a minimum of 30 days until successfully completion, assessment, and treatment by a substance abuse professional, i.e. the SAP program. Return to duty test is also required with a negative result. Additionally, the North Carolina Division of Motor Vehicles is required to check the clearinghouse before the issuance of renewal, replacement, or upgrade of any commercial driver's license. Any driver with a prohibited status in the clearinghouse is ineligible for a commercial driver's license or a commercial learner's permit. The North Carolina Division of Motor Vehicles does not have the authority to change a driver's status, accelerate the return to duty process, or remove a prohibited status in the clearinghouse. Again, drivers, I need my drivers that's in the FMCSA's clearinghouse. I need to find out if this is true or not. Because again, from what I have found, I scrounged the whole internet. Well, not the whole internet, but I scrounged just enough information to, in my opinion, to see that this is debunked. Sorry, Miss Jerry. Maybe you got some other information that I'm not privy to. Maybe you got an inside person, an inside man, an inside woman. But from every piece of article that I can find and pull up, it says that the clearinghouse regulations and the prohibited status do not restrict you from driving your personal vehicle in